I was totally stoked to see this. I worked with Mason and Dawn. I got my first taste of tower logging with those guys at 17 and a half years old. There he is. And there's his dad. When I worked for them, or Dawn, Dawn bought a Modelo 71 from Pete Anderson at Chimicum, and they had a sale up, where was that at? Cushman, up the Lake Cushman Road, kind of by Hoodsport. And Jesse Morris was the chaser, Jimmy Mange ran yarder, Don was on the shovel, Mason was the hook, Adam Bowling was the rigging slinger, and I was a choker dog, and so was Trevor Kroll. And I'm trying to think who was on the processor. Jason Hendrickson. I think his dad was a log trucker. Anyhow, that was a good old time. I'd go and work for those guys and then do homework when I got back from work at night. So yeah, that was pretty cool to see that in the mailbox. I really enjoyed that. And what's happening with me? Well, this year's been pretty wild. Of course, I think everybody watching this video could say the same thing. We did hardwood flooring in our house. We tore out our wall-to-wall carpet around May. Ordered flooring. The order got screwed up. We didn't get it until July. And then spent all summer basically putting in the flooring and then putting a coating on it to protect it. And we had a couple other nickel dime projects around our place, nothing too serious. I haven't really felt like putting out a video lately of me being on camera. We've had some family problems and nothing too crazy, but I'll get into it some other time. The boys are doing good. Our older boy just turned 5, our little guy turned 2. And my wife and I had an anniversary in August. And yeah, we're just kind of plodding away. The yarder project's coming along. I had a bunch of people donate stuff to the cause. Eric Hendricks gave me a winch and let's see, and then Matt Fink, Northman Logging, he's offering to give me a winch, 2 winches mounted on a A-frame, or a Model A frame with a hitch assembly. It's belt driven, got a transfer case that drives the drums. I think they're Braden winches or something, they're worm drive. Isaac Larson, he has some steel frame that he's going to give me to extend the frame on my little drum set there. And Tim McCoy gave me some wire rope. Jason Bowling has got some crane cable he's going to give me for the project. And when I get some time, I'm going to mount the single winch drum up behind the 2 winches I'm getting from Northman. And then I'm going to kind of put it all together. But the biggest thing with that I'm kind of excited for is Bob Smathers had a really good idea about using a remote control from a winch. You can buy them on Amazon. They're like $30, and it's a remote control for a winch, and it has a little receiver box. And he wanted to try and use one for whistles. I want to take one and use one for whistles, but I want to use one also for a remote winch so I can have a mini sky car and just put a battery up there with a 2,500 pound Harbor Freight winch, and then I can sit out in the brush and punk whistles and run a motorized sky car. I think that'd be cool. And when I get done with this yarder project, it's going to be a proper slackline machine, so you could do anything you want to with it. So I'm pretty stoked for that. I'll roll the photos now. Okay, so what'd you think of those photos, huh? I think that stuff's gonna work out really well. Anyhow, that's what's going on in my world, and I am going to be tinkering with my F350 pretty soon. Again, I'm gonna do LED backup lights. Probably gonna do some sort of a video with the F350 because I love that truck. My boy always likes working on it with me, so I'll probably include him with that also. And what else? Yeah, there's nothing really I can think of I'm going to be doing anytime soon. Got a bunch of interviews I want to get from people around my area. John Bolton's one of them. I want to get back out to Forks and interview Dave Hansen and Ernie Nielsen. And when I get down to California next year, I want to visit Mitch Hutt. He used to work for Dahlgren's, ran yarder for him in the 70s. He worked for them from 74 to like 88 or something like that. Really interesting guy. Got some cool stories. So there's a few things on the horizon. I've just been kind of kicking it. With the COVID thing, I haven't really gotten out like I used to and met up with people and done the videoing like I was. So it's slowed down, but you know, eventually it'll all pick up. I'm looking forward to 2021. I'll be 35 in January on the 13th. Yay! So, yeah, for now, that's all. And I want to give a big shout out to my YouTube family. I appreciate y'all hanging in there. And don't worry, we'll be through this before too long. Make sure to get out there and vote. Check out my top subscriptions on my main page on the right side. Everybody on there is worth subscribing to, hitting the bell on the end and watching all their content. I just saw a video from Alex Esgate the other day. Glad to see that he's back into doing the videos. Love seeing his face on there. Check out Craig Murray, Blue Line Landworks. He's got some awesome content on there. Isaac Larson looks like he's got a drone and is doing tree climbing, so stay tuned. And Nuts 319, Pete has got some great videos. I love seeing what he does and explaining the way the industry works over there where he's at. And Paw Stump Jumper videos. Love watching that guy too. He's a great man. Love talking to him. We chat every now and again, and he's a kick in the pants. So take care, and I'll be putting a few things out there here before too long, so stay tuned. Catch you later.